Hey everyone, Baron here. Today I want to show you my spawn town, where people will spawn in when they come into my world. It's the little village right behind me. This is actually a schematic I downloaded from PlanetMinecraft from a guy called Mr. Anto1. I'll provide the link down below. But basically I imported the schematic and I've made a couple changes and added some villagers and whatnot. So let me give you a quick tour of the facilities. Oops. There we go. So I kind of put this fence in here. I got a daylight sensor here, so these pistons will close the front doors when it's nighttime. So we come up in here. There is glowstone lamps everywhere. I got sheep farm here. Carrots and potatoes. I've got an automated chicken farm here that people can just get free chickens out of. So that's going. And if it does overfill, it'll actually automatically destroy anything extra that gets made. So that's pretty cool. An empty plot of land over there. Cows. The well. So let's do a tour. So this was not in the original schematic, but I added this in. Just kind of a cool little thing. So I put in a jail right here. So I kind of put in 4 villagers, but they're custom villagers. So let's go check this guy out. This is Crazy Carl. Get back in your cell. This is Just the Molester. Who's this guy? Meth Mouth Mike. I like that name. And then last guy is Tommy 2 times. Get in your cell. So yeah, these guys are in here because they were bad. Alright, let's keep going, make a tour of the city. Alright. So, first store I've got over here is the Blacksmith shop. And kind of put these in. Almost everything in these buildings was completely empty. So I filled them with torches and furniture and flowers and paintings and whatnot. So all my shopkeepers are custom shops. So we'll go with the armorer first. So I created just custom things. That's a pretty heavy cost, but hey, it does pretty good stuff. So that's that guy. This is the weaponsmith. And I gave all the items unique names and descriptions and whatnot. So yeah. Alright. Catch you guys later. There's nothing inside these. It's just actually you can give yourself an already lit furnace, but once something gets put in them, they revert back to a normal furnace. So, alright, let's cross the bridge. So this is the market square. The original booths were like a black and gray, and they took up the entire area. So I made them smaller, and I only put 4 in, kind of to open this area up. I've got my farmer's market right here. So here's a farmer, just generic stuff, nothing special. And this guy is the butcher, and just get some meat and stuff like that. So I've got a bulletin board up here. So it's got the the rules, kind of things like that. Custom villagers, talks about custom mobs that I'm starting to make. Teleporting sign, so if I right click on this sign, teleports me 10 spaces back, and if I right click on this one, the green one, gives me a torch. And then I stand here on this block, and I've got a custom book that my users can get, server rules that they can take with them, SpawnTown, custom mobs, monthly events that I'm working on. So like the big one that's coming up is July, where I'm going to do fireworks every night over town. And I've put in a couple points of interest as I start working them out. And that'll book be updated and they can get some more. And then users can start putting in their own signs here for when they build stuff. So you just custom shopkeepers. I put in a crypt area that I'm gonna put some like crypts down here, and eventually, actually underneath here, there's the entrance to a mine shaft. So users will be able to explore that. Let's go check out what's over here. This is the alchemist, so he just sells stuff for making potions. So glass bottles, nether warts, soul sand, gas tears, stuff for potions, nothing special. Don't be angry. Church, cathedral. Got Father Mike up in here. He doesn't sell anything. He's just there for show. These are little, those are just little crypts or whatever. Some hay stacked here. This is an empty room, so I just kind of put in some cobwebs in there for future expansion. I added the flowers in right here. Put in the chairs. Fenced off these areas because this area gets dark at night, so things will spawn in here. So I kind of put a fence in here and on the other side of the cathedral. This is an enchanter. So he just sells stuff for enchanting, nothing special. What's his name? Yeah, he's just an enchanter. Upstairs, he's got an enchanting room you can use, and then his private little home right here. Got a guy that sells pets and pet supplies. So you can buy a leash, wolf, ocelot, horse, saddle, and then horse armor, which you can't normally get unless you go to the nether. And these ocelot and the dog are both static. They will never move, and they're both immortal, basically. They can't be killed unless in creative mode. Same with the villagers too. Even if a zombie gets in here, they cannot kill them or turn them into zombies. So down here some more crops. And here's another entrance to the, this is on the, what side is this? This is on the east side. So here's a spare bedroom, or house that people can use. So it's got 4 beds here. A couple bunch of beds up here. Another spare house here. Yeah, and I had to decorate all of these too. There was nothing in any of these rooms. So just threw in some beds, some paintings and flowers. Alright, back around here. Alright. And let me just show you these guys real quick for the custom stuff that I did. So what I plan on doing is every month I'm going to swap out these 4 booths with different guys. So this guy right now just sells fireworks. That's it. This guy just sells redstone stuff. Pirate Steve. Everything you get from the ocean. So even like sponges, which you can't normally get unless you killed the Elder Guardians. So I thought that was pretty neat. And this guy, the masked man, he sells masks. So this is a chicken mask, just feather falling, ocelot mask, feather falling plus increase of speed. The golem mask, and it's pretty expensive, but look what it does. Protection 10, 20 extra health, 20 attack damage, and then 100% resistance to knockback. 1 wither skull for the monthly secret mask. So it really could be anything, but I don't tell the users what it is until the very next month when the next mask switches out. But just a heads up, this is, I think, a projectile protection 10. Yeah. Alright, I like that. Alright, let's head up. Let's head up to the main room. So this is kind of like the main castle area. I got these guys over here. These guys sell food. This guy's a food vendor. This guy's my drink vendor. So redstone, you just get water. You get a Red Bull, a beer, moonshine, a Jaeger bomb, Brando, the Thirst Mutilator, and then last, the elixir. And this thing is just ridiculous. So it pretty much max everything out, 10 minutes, double your speed, double your health, and 650% extra attack damage. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so this over here, this is just a guard. He does nothing. Another over here, another guard. So that's a back room to the dining room, but we'll come back around there. So this guy just sells flowers. Nothing special. This is my music man. So you buy records. Yep. Okay. This is the community chest area. People can drop things off here or pick things up if they need them. And then over here is kind of like a little flower area, and this is the service entrance to the kitchen. But we'll get around to that. So you come in here, this is the top floor. Guest rooms over here. Guest rooms up in the tower. So you can actually climb up to the tower. This is their bedroom. And then we go all the way to the top. And you actually see up here. So you can see the whole town from here. And every one of these towers you can get into and go to the very top. Alright, and over here is just some viewing areas. So you can look out over the landscape. Same with this one. Oh, there's a horse stuck over there. That's a bummer. Alright. Just another sitting viewing area. This is the throne room over here. So, just got a little throne. I've got 2 static dogs. They don't do anything. Another little sitting area. This takes you down to where this guard was right here. So that's right there. This is the storage and workers' quarters. So there's just stuff in these chests. And here's where the workers sleep. Okay, so down here is the dining room and the kitchen area. This area was not down here before. Actually hollowed it out and put all this in. So we've got, this is the back entrance you saw with the guard right here. Here's the kitchen area. You get the head chef right there, and that's the exit to the flower area. And then over here, this is the king's room. So in here I put a map of the whole area, which I actually need to update because I've added something else in there, but we'll get to that in another video. This is the listening room. And this is the king's room. So it's got some armor stands and their chest. Alright. And I think that's pretty much it for the town. Actually, let me show you this. The guard towers. So there's 4 guard towers, and you can actually get to them all. There's a walkway the entire way around the town that you can walk around in. But pretty much they're all decorated the exact same way. So there's just a bunch of beds in here and 2 armor stands. Nothing else. Oh, see, since it's nighttime, door closed. Now I can get out, but nothing can jump in. So zombies can't get up. I mean, they won't even spawn in here anyway, but if they could, they wouldn't be able to get in here. So yeah, that is my spawn town. If you guys have any questions about how I made any specific of these villagers and their custom trades and whatnot, just send me a message and I'll try to explain it as best as I can. Alright, I will catch you guys later.